Tonight, the Target 12 investigators are once again tracking your money. We've uncovered an explosive report questioning how your tax dollars were spent. And once again, all eyes are on the embattled Economic Development Corporation, now called the Commerce Corporation. Let's get right to Target 12 investigator Tim White for the exclusive findings.
In the wake of 38 Studios, Rhode Islanders are all a bit wary of how public money is given to private businesses. Now, an independent audit obtained by Target 12 suggests $2 million in federal tax dollars funneled through the EDC may have been misspent. In 2011, the Rhode Island EDC, now called the Commerce Corporation, secured $2 million in federal tax dollars to give to Beta Spring, a private business incubator designed to lure tech startups to the state, hopefully to create businesses and grow jobs. But according to an audit obtained by Target 12, money from the program went to 3 out-of-state companies, including one located in Israel.
How is that possible?
Because the money was spent here in Rhode Island. The money was spent so that these people could attend Beta Springs program.
But isn't the idea to grow jobs in Rhode Island? How is a company in Israel growing jobs in Rhode Island?
But many of these companies who come to Beta Spring end up staying in Rhode Island. Not all of them, but many of them do, and they do then create jobs.
The independent assessment of the Beta Spring Fund conducted by Lion Park Associates, an auditing firm, was obtained by Target 12 through a public records request. It's a scathing account of how they say federal tax dollars were spent by the EDC. They write, Lion Park Associates found that Beta Spring Fund 100 may have repeatedly committed serious violations of U.S. Treasury regulations. Among the findings, along with a company in Israel, money went to a New York City startup and one in Michigan. Auditors even discovered the Michigan company also received federal funds in its home state. Of the $2 million the EDC gave to Beta Spring, the auditors found only $394,000 was directly invested in more than 24 startups. The remaining 71% of the funds were used to pay the Beta Spring Accelerator's operating expenses.
This is form over substance. If Beta Spring had given a check to these companies that came for the accelerator program, and then they paid Beta Spring back, there would be no issue here.
Department of Administration Director Richard Leach signed off on the program, authorizing the money and agreeing to monitor how it was spent. In fact, Leach's department hired Lion Park to conduct the audit at a cost of $17,000. But now, in a sit-down interview with Target 12, he blasted the auditing firm.
And we think they're wrong.
In the wake of the 38 Studio scandal, there is more scrutiny on how the EDC spends public dollars on private ventures.
This is my gift.
Leach says what happened to Curt Schilling's video game company is exactly why there was an assessment done on the Beta Spring Fund.
We commissioned Lion Park. We wanted to make sure we were in compliance. We wanted to make sure things were being done right. And that's the difference. No one was watching in 38 Studios.
Leach says he flew to Washington, D.C. to meet with Treasury officials about Lion Park's findings. The federal government is conducting their required audit now. He says he doesn't think taxpayers will have to pay the $2 million back or face any fines. Beta Spring has been widely praised for bringing new energy to Rhode Island's tech sector. In fact, the state says 27 of the 29 startups that received federal tax dollars are still in business. In a statement about the audit, the company says Beta Spring has reviewed the Lion Park Associates report, and we believe it contains inaccuracies and misinterpretations of our Startup Accelerator program. I'm told the U.S. Treasury should have results by the end of April. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.